Hey, I'm here with Mark Graham from Symetrix, CEO of Symetrix. I just thought I'd get a quick catch up on where we're at, I guess, in the progress of your business. Do you want to give us the 30-second potted history of where we are now?
30 seconds. Okay.
1 minute.
1 minute.
I'll give you a
All
minute.
right. Well, I think we're at an exciting time. We've built out our ecosystem. That was our goal. Wife and I purchased Symetrix about 5 years ago, and so we have unabated. We've invested heavily in technology for all the platforms needed to completely build out a sort of modern ecosystem. And so big steps have been made on that, and we're here at the show launching even more of it. So, I think everything from control to endpoint to signal processing is now fully in place.
So I guess we can talk about the new product in a minute, but what's sort of the more boring underneath the hood kind of stuff that you've had to do to get here?
Well, I'm an engineer, so I like to talk about that. The evolution of networks and increased data capacity and otherwise, it allows us to do a lot more with an AV system in terms of control, streaming, and otherwise. And so, what we've been investing in under the hood, the boring stuff, is building out that platform that lets us do that in the most modern technologies and in the most modern sense. And there's a lot of exciting stuff coming down the pipe for that. I would say we've reinvented Symetrix in that sense, and we're all in pursuit of Symetrix even first patent applications on it.
Very good. So I guess you've got some rusted on partners, clients, customers that love Symetrix since way back. And you don't want to lose those guys, in the reinvention of Symetrix. What's part of the DNA that you're retaining, and what's the journey you're taking those people on?
That's a great question. You're like a professional at it. Well, that's near and dear conversation to our hearts, and so we view Symetrix as coming from high performance audio. This is the key element in our DNA, and so what you see in us is holding fiercely to that history and even trying to build on it. And so, if you take a look at our new Dante endpoints, there's nothing like them out there. That's right out of a high performance mixing console sitting on the end of a network and your thing. And so excellence and high performance audio are definitely their core DNA we work to bring forward.
So there's obviously some quite dominant competition. What's apart from sort of brand legacy, what are some of the aspects of your new products that are immediately attractive? Can sort of not just go head to head against the competition, but perhaps be an alternative in sort of different projects that may require a different approach?
Yeah, well, I think that when you look at Symetrix, where we're going to resonate in a highly competitive space is going to be around those that care about performance. There's not a compromise. Audio as an afterthought. This is as pristine as in pick your favorite standard broadcast, performing arts. This is all up in the upper echelons of that space. But we also are all about the ecosystem of that. So it's our goal is to create. We're a little biased. We think audio is the hard part, and all the other peripherals, video streaming and all that is very interesting, important, but not so hard. And so we build the ecosystem that allows a designer or an integrator to be able to just bring all the AV system together. It operates seamlessly in the Symetrix ecosystem, so control, communication, connection, all that is now part of a Symetrix offering. And so, high performance, an ecosystem, that's really how we feel like we position ourselves in that space.
Audio first.
Yeah, if you care about audio,
We care.
if you don't care, there's a lot of options.
Just while I've got you, I've always got to ask something a little bit about what might be over the horizon. Not necessarily stuff that you can't tell me, but maybe the flavor of what's over the horizon.
Yeah, well, we've been investing for 5 years. We're able to sustain it even through all the COVID disruption. We invest substantially beyond what a business of this scale normally would. I'm an engineer, and it's part of why my wife and I wanted to buy a business, is we didn't have to conform to a public company or a bank held that's got other objectives. So there's a lot coming in the future. You can expect, I won't call it bleeding edge, but we'll be out on the leading edge of all the tech, whether it's networking or it's application-based or it's cloud-based. You can expect a lot of that. And this investment over 5 years, as I mentioned, building out the platforms, that's the language we use to describe them, enables us to roll new products for a long time. You'll see a lot of new stuff sustained over an extended period.
And no regrets, you've still talking to your wife and things are good at home?
Excellent question. We're such a good, we always were such a complementary relationship. Her presence makes a huge difference, and it's different than the difference I make, and we just seem to work, we enjoy working together. We're having a blast. I would say to illustrate just briefly, I feel like one of our greatest accomplishments in the 5 years is the team. Symetrix has a beefy, muscular team in place, and she has a lot to do with that. I'm quite proud of them. In fact, the business has been operating for the last 6 months without my direct control. I'm present, don't get me wrong, but there is a full operating team in place, and they're strong. And so, yeah, we're having a good time. Having fun was one of the big priorities, and I think we've achieved it.
That's good. Well, thanks, Mark, for your time. Appreciate it.